Hello guys, welcome back to another video. So after Moist situation, Optic Gaming also released their rosters recently, and that is not it. They are also leaving the Apex Legend because it is not worth it for them as of now. So dropped explaining everything about the situation and why they perform bad in the Split 1 playoffs and what is happening with the Optic Gaming. So let's start the video with dropped.
They didn't want to stay in Apex anymore. I mean, we didn't really know anything about it until today, and they basically told us like, at 5 p.m. we're going to be announcing it, and we were like, damn, okay. And yeah, that was that. I mean, it pretty much everything happened today. We didn't know anything about it before today. It's not like we've known for a little while. Like, nah, we just knew it today, and they just told us they didn't want to be in Apex anymore, and that was it. I mean, it's unfortunate, man. And I mean, I like specifically asked that, like, because yeah, that's what I thought too, is like the partnered, team stuff. I was like, that partnered EA partnered team thing wasn't enough to keep Optic in the game, and they told me no, it wasn't enough to keep him in the game. So it is what it is, man. Not much I can do about it. But yeah, chat, I'm not gonna like allow, no shit talking of Optic and stuff like that.
Oh, Drop's favorite spot is over here.
None of that. I don't really. I'm not. That's not what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna shit on. At the end of the day, chat. Like, it's like I said. Obviously, there's some things that I feel. When it came to my time on Optic, like I would say that Optic as an org itself, like in terms of their office that they have, the facilities they have for the players and stuff, best org I've ever been a part of. Like, easily the best org I've ever been a part of. But unfortunately, I think that there was definitely like a disconnect between the org and how Apex operates as like a game. Because like obviously now that I'm not on Optic anymore, I can kind of talk about the coaching situation that happened. And like, don't think that I'm sitting here and blaming that why we played bad on like not having a coach. Like I'm not trying to do that at all. I'm just speaking about the situation because I feel that there was a disconnect with the org because we didn't have a manager, chat. Like
Anything else?
Before I joined the team, Optic had an actual team manager that managed their team that was like very, actually involved with Apex and knew a lot about it. When I joined the team, that guy got laid off. His name was Ian. He was the team manager. So we didn't really have like an official like team manager. We kind of just like we had this girl named Paige who was like awesome, but there was definitely a disconnect. Basically, long story short, there was a disconnect between the management of Optic and Apex. And after Champs, when we told Optic that we wanted to get a coach who was shiny, it definitely seemed like, they didn't understand the importance of us getting a coach, basically. Like, obviously, that I think a coach throughout this split would have really, really helped us a lot. Especially with a fucking massive meta shift happening in the middle of the split. Imagine a coach, how fucking goated a coach would have been for that. But, such is life, bro. Shit happens, can't go back in time. And yeah, that was the situation with coaching. I just don't think Optic saw the importance in a coach in Apex when partially due to the fact that there's just a disconnect. I really tried making it clear to them as well, like how important having a coach would be for us, but I just don't think it got the message didn't get across. Well, no, the reason why I kind of figured that there was the disconnect is because like it's kind of a thing in COD and Halo chat. Not like, I don't know, chat will probably know better than me, but from what I've heard, coaches are kind of like a meme in COD and Halo. Like, they're definitely not like, coaches are not widely like used like they are in Apex. Correct me if I'm wrong, but they're like, I know like coaches in COD, there's been a lot of players that like basically say like we don't fucking need a coach and shit like that. And then like I heard in Halo they can like talk during the game, so that's definitely useful. But definitely I've heard like in COD and shit that coaches are pretty fucking useless. And that's kind of where I figured the disconnect happened, is like, maybe they just didn't realize how important coaches are in Apex. But yeah, I mean, it is what it is, bro. But yeah, that's kind of like, I would say the highlights of being on Optic. Other than that, I feel like Optic was super fucking helpful to us. Like when we wanted to boot camp, before the first London LAN that we played together as a team, you know, they paid for a full boot camp for us, a full week. We used Optic facilities. They were fucking awesome. Like, I would say that overall the time on Optic was pretty fucking solid. I would, you know, just that coaching thing was definitely a big, I guess, miscommunication, and just don't think, like, you know, when it comes to like Optic chat, like I don't want people to like get this idea that like Optic is like treating us like complete shit, or like, you know, like, because they're not, like, and they never have treated us like complete shit. Optic is always taking care of us. I don't know what goes in on the back end, you know, of investors and stuff like that, but obviously those investors and et cetera, didn't want to keep Apex as a game, and that is just like, it's just out of my control. But I don't want like people to like think like ever to think that like Optic ever treated us like shit, because they never treated us like
Still
shit.
gonna play tomorrow at 4 tomorrow night?
They always treated us well.
Yeah.
You still wish to pursue a pro team? Oh yeah, you're gonna see me in the next split up pro league, guaranteed. Now, truthfully, I don't know like what my team will look like, obviously, because when it comes to, you know, players that are without an org, right? It's like there could potentially be a team with an org that makes an offer to one of us three, and it's like, you know, I don't think any of us are gonna be like trying to hold each other back. Like if someone gets an org offer, then like, and if they want to take it and they think it's a good team, that might happen. So, you know, that could happen. So we don't know if the team will be the same three or if it'll be different. So we'll just have to see. But most likely, like in the next couple days,
across the obelisk.
we're gonna try to be like starting the org.
I think we
hunt,
got a late team.
you know, because if we can get an org to come into Apex and just sign us, that'd be awesome.
Let me know your thoughts on this video in the comment section, and if you are new here, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more interesting video. Hasta la vista, baby.